Another all-in-one that's getting a lot of attention is PicFx. I think it's for the Instagrammers of the world, maybe, because it only deals with square pictures, which is, I think, a limitation. Anyway, you can bring in an image here. Picture of my son here. You pinch and zoom and find the area that you want to use as the square, and it brings it in, and then it has a lot of presets here, and you can go to the classic effects, and let's choose distinct, I guess, which will add a lot of contrast, which I don't like. There's something that has a little bit of grit in it. Here's haze, and then here's, let's say, blue. Let's stay with that. What you can do, which is unique in this program, I think, you can say add another. So basically it renders the file with that look into it, which is nice. I'm not sure if it's saving another JPEG. Hopefully it's just saving it as a temporary file with no compression. I would hate to think that every time you add a layer here that it's adding compression. In addition to the different styles that you have down here, which I'll go through some more in a minute, you have the ability to do these kinds of things here. Warm, cool, just general manipulation of the image itself. And if you don't like that, you can go back. Unfortunately, I'd love to see this, like when you turn to it, that it happens, so you don't have to go back every time. Excuse the phone ringing. Okay, so let's add this effect onto it. Let's go out to touch here. You can also scale or change the alpha on the effect, meaning make it brighter or darker by doing this. You can also rotate the effect, which is really good, not necessarily in this effect here because it's just a color style. In a texture, if you can rotate a texture or a light, it puts the light or the texture in a different position, thus giving you a different look, one that can't be necessarily detected by people who haven't seen it before. Okay, so then we're going to go back to the settings here. Sorry. I am having a problem. Alright, so different color settings, that's kind of pretty. Vintage settings, urban settings, a lot of different looks. And you can combine looks upon looks, which is hard to sort of guess at, but cross-processing. Premixed, I guess it has a combination of textures and looks in it all in one, so that's very pretty. And so let's add another. And you can keep adding to it. You can keep repeating that one on top of another. Let's try that. And then let's hit it again. And here's an idea. So we hit this one again, and then we touch here and we rotate the texture so it has a kind of a crosshatch look. Changes the look of the texture. Let's lighten it a little bit just so it looks a little bit different than the original one. So you really can gain or add textures to this image processing here.